Well, for many families, summer break is here, but because of this pandemic, our summer breaks may not look exactly like they have in the past. Greenwood Middle School Assistant Principal Jennifer Brinker is here. She's our education expert to help us with some ideas on what to do from home since a lot of things have been canceled this summer. Jennifer?
Absolutely. So where I would start off, and I know an activity that a lot of families already do, is to plant a garden in the backyard. There are so many skills that kids can learn from that. They can go ahead and learn some work ethic from having to weed the garden. They have to pick the produce. They can learn cooking skills from, preparing a meal, and they're going to feel really proud of themselves for doing that. So, we always try and make education part of our fun activities that we do too. And I would say that's a great way to kick off your summer right now.
Some, family vacations may be canceled this year. Any ideas on how we may be able to recreate some of that fun that we would normally have outside of the home at home?
Yeah, it might not be the same as a fun cruise or a trip to Disney World, but what your kids really want is to be making good quality memories with you and doing something out of the ordinary. So I'm not an outdoorsy type at all, but I know my kids love a good backyard camp out. So put a tent up, get the fire in the fire pit, make some s'mores, go on a nature hike. You can do all sorts of things, tell ghost stories, and your kids will have a really good time with that. And since I always like to link education where I can, there is a great app out there that's free that's called Skyview Light. You can download it on your phone, point your phone at the sky, and it will show you different constellations, planets, so your kids can do a little learning while they're having a little home away from home in your backyard.
What about rainy days, though? We're sure to encounter several of those this summer.
Yeah, we've already had a lot of those, right? So I would say that is a great opportunity to have a fun themed movie day. I know we feel bad if we're just sitting in front of the television watching movies all day long, but as long as we're doing activities together as a family and we break it up some. I know my kids, we recently had a Star Wars themed day. So we went ahead and looked up online different recipes that you can make that are inspired by Star Wars. We had everything from Princess Leia cinnamon rolls at breakfast time to Boba fettuccine in the evening. And
Awesome.
It's kind of a cheesy thing, but it really was fun. And then again, to make it educational, pause the movie, ask comprehension questions, ask what you think is going to happen next, compare and contrast some characters. So there are a lot of ways to kind of weave that in. And again, it's just something that's different from our everyday routine.
All right, something for everybody. We're going to put all of this online if you'd like to take another look at it for some ideas at WTHR.com. Jennifer Brinker, thanks as always, and we'll see you next week.